Okay, good morning. It's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and it's Cuppa and Cards time. So if you're here, come in and say hello. Just give people time to jump in. Got my cuppa. In fact, I've nearly finished my cuppa. Okay. So, I've no idea if anyone's watching. My Facebook's being dodgy here, so let's see. Let's just get started, and I'm sure if people come on, they come on, but so today it's September, thinking about sunflowers and autumn, so so I just thought I'd play with sunflowers today. Hope my day soon to be going to pick sunflowers, but for the moment I love these farms where you can go and pick them, and sunflowers are my favourite flowers, so this is a happy time of year for me. But what I've done is I've stamped some of both sunflower images onto a sticky note so I can use a bit of masking. So I'm just finishing this one off. So if you're here, please let me know you're here by leaving a comment, because I'm not seeing it. I don't know if my comments are working or not. I'm probably here just crafting on my own, but then what's new? Well, it says there's 2 people watching, so hopefully I've got company. There's always a lag with Facebook, so yeah, so I'm just finishing cutting this one out and then we'll see what we're going to do. I've got some colours out. Hi Monica! I'm glad I'm not alone. Not completely on my own. Lovely to have you here. So I'm just cutting out these finishing cutting out these masks. I did start earlier, but you know how it is. You've never got enough time. So how are you, Monica? Just this little bit here. But when you're cutting masks from sticky note, try to cut inside the line rather than outside of the line, so that you don't get halos. I'm saying that, I forget sometimes myself when I'm doing it. Oh, lovely to visit a crafty friend, that's good. So did you do some good stuff to get some crafting together? Did you have some nice weather to get some fresh air as well? And did you travel far to see your friend? Where does your friend live? nearly there, look. This sort of preparation before you start crafting makes crafting happen quicker, so yeah. Whoops. Morning, Helen, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Oh. So you're in Australia, Monica, aren't you? So is it a Sharon that I maybe know? A scrapbooking Sharon? Hi, Heather. Righty-ho, let's stamp! At last, let's stamp. So I've got my... Oh no, I haven't finished this, look. Still a little bit of this mask to finish. So thinking sunflowers, here in the UK, it's become a thing to go and pick sunflowers. I believe you've been doing that in US and Canada for a while. Just the last couple of years it's been... Oh yes, I am in that group too, and yeah, I am familiar. I don't know Sharon face to face or anything, but yeah, cool. Love that group. I do try to take part in the blog hop sometimes, but scrapbooking is quite new to me. So yeah, so here's my masks anyway. Let's just stamp or I'll blether all day. I forgot to choose a green. I think I'm going to go for Old Olive. Sometimes garden green works with sunflowers, but I think I'm just going to go for the Old Olive. It's just a favourite of mine. So sometimes I use early espresso when I'm doing sunflowers, but I've gone for the soft suede, so let's go for the Old Olive. I've got out pumpkin pie and I've got out crushed curry, but we'll see what happens. So we'll just see what cards we do. We'll just play in here. Well, you see, I only started doing scrapbooking during the first lockdown. I've wanted to do it, but I never had the time. So, but I never get time in between the blog hops. So taking part in the blog hop forces the issue. Although I haven't taken part the last 2 or 3 months, but I'm hoping to be taking part in September. Right, so I've inked up with soft suede my sunflower stamp. I'm checking it's all inked up because when I did my mask thing it wasn't. So just a classic kind of composition here. I'm going to pop the bigger one in the corner there. This is not how I was going to start in my head, and then I'll just do... Yeah, come and join the group and take part. Having a go. And do you know the ladies are all immensely supportive in the scrapbooking global group. I've learnt so much. And I have actually met one of the ladies, well I know a lot of the ladies, but the designer for this month, Delise, when I was in New Zealand I went and met up with her. So yeah, she's very clever too. Right, so now I've got to work out where this mask fits, and we'll do the colouring after we've got our composition. Right, so just popping the mask over there, and then I'm going to take the little, I could use the big one again, but I'm going to just bring the little one in. I'm bringing it in because it's got leaves attached, so I might not need to feel that I need to. I might not need to feel that I need to. That's strange English, Janice. The thing with soft suede, it looks quite dark when you first put it down and then it lightens. Not quite sure what I'm doing here, but I'm doing it anyway. Just makes me think of a field of sunflowers. Oh, hi Wendy, and you come. No idea how this will look. We'll just leave it at this, I think. And will we pop a sentiment on as well, because it's just going to be a one layer. I do like this sentiment, know that you are loved. We've got lovely leaves here, but I think that we'll get some green in with that. So we'll just pop this in. This will be a wee colouring job. But I'm going to do, I think, some quick colouring. I'm not sure, but I think... I haven't looked yet, but I was looking to see what flowers I had that I could do blobs with. And see, that will just fit nicely there. Know that you are loved. And when you take the mask off, you see the big one looks like it's on the top. So, how are we going to colour this? There's so many options. So I think this, I'm just going to pop the green in first, I think, maybe. Or will we just... I brought this out. I brought the painted poppies because I love this. This is good at adding colour. And then we've got this bigger one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I haven't thought it through. So we'll see. We'll start off with this and the crushed curry and see what it does. And a block. And just see what, if we can just bring the crushed curry in and just colour it up, and then we can use our blends or something to bring the middle back again. I don't want to spend the whole morning colouring individual sunflowers, which obviously is fun to do, but I just wanted to show you can get the impression of colour on something without colouring every single bit. And then there is a little splatter stamp here which I can get the green on with. It's just the width of that. And where did I put my olive green? Here you are. This will just put some green in the leaves and around the leaves. And then a smaller circle-y something for here, I think. I don't know if this is too big, this one. Yep, that one's too big. What have I got? What do we have? It's got oh, where's the watercolour shapes? Is there not a smaller circle here? I'll try it. This is kind of how I roll when I'm not being filmed, so let's just Might add a little bit of, I think I might add a little bit of pumpkin pie in here. And I could do that with the smaller splatter. And then I'll fix the middle just to bring in. I actually think this would be good for a whole sheet. Just going to add, because you know that sunflower petals are come in oranges and yellows and shades of brown, and you know, it's just, it's really just kind of getting the impression of colour in here. Then I'm going to take this watercolour one and my soft suede and just brown up the middle a bit more. I think I'll stamp off this time. Yeah, stamp off, it's just a bit too dark. But it's okay. Close the inks and we'll make this into a card. So I have got colours out. I didn't get Old Olive out, so let me just get an Old Olive. Where are you, Old Olive? Where are you hiding? Here you are. There you go, let's just go with this then. So we'll have an Old Olive card base and a layer with soft suede. So just pop that. So score it down the middle, cut it down the middle, and you've got two card bases. Then I just want a layer here at 10.1. And 14.4. I mean, there are beautiful dies to go with this set as well, but I usually stick mostly with stamping on a Thursday morning. So I'm just going to layer this up. She says when you can't reach the glue, there we go. It's been overnight without a lid on, so I don't know what my chances are. Well, look at that. I am charmed today. So I think if I'm in any shop at all today, supermarket, I will be treating myself to some sunflowers, even if I can't get to the pick your own just now. I now have a card base here. my bone folder and just make sure the glue is evenly distributed so it dries nice and flat with no lumps. And there we have a simple card. That definitely looks like sunflowers to me. And we'll just pop a wee layer inside. Could have stamped on that before I put it in, but it's me. So, hi Jane, just saw your name coming up there. I hope that didn't freak you out before you've even commented, but Facebook kind of tells me who's coming in. And I always forget to not mention, because some people don't actually, well, some people watch while they're working, so they don't really want it announced. Be decorate inside. Right. Ah, yeah. Oh. Just close that down. Just give it another wee, just to make sure that your insert is going to dry nice and flat as well. So there we have our first card. I like the splatter. Who likes sunflowers and poppies together? I do too. Yay. So let's just see what's next. What will we do next? I'm thinking, I'm on the masking thing, so let's just have a go. Let's do more with this soft suede. Shall we? Yeah. We'll just keep stamping with soft suede for the moment. And we'll have, this time we'll have the sunflower like that. And we'll mask it. Oops. So if you've cut on the inside of the petals, you then just try to get that lion on the inside. It's not always easy to do, but we do it anyway. So I want to just try and put these at different angles, but we'll have a wee row of sunflowers where the middle one is on the top. You have to press quite hard because you don't want a halo there, if you can avoid it. I don't want them in a completely straight line, so it's just a wee field of sunflowers looking at you. I kind of like that when you look across a sunflower field. Pressing quite hard, particularly this here. So I've still got a bit of gap, but we'll fix that with our, where's my masks? So I can mask these two now. And do one that's underneath them. Why is this not working? Yeah, it is. It's just... I almost thought, when I was doing that one, I almost thought it was a different stamp that I had used. It's just the way I was trying to do it. There we go. So we've masked them now. So we should, and we've got that one masked, so we can just add more wee sunflowers in our field. I'm trying to keep putting the leaves different directions so we'll get some green in the background. Just, no, my blends will sort some of that out, I think. Pop this one up here. I might need to move some of the masks. I've given myself a big colouring job here, haven't I? Let's just maybe make this one the last one. Right. Okay, so let's just see what we can do. I think I'll just quickly bring in some blends. See if I can stick with the same colours. I'm not sure if I can find them, so certainly here's my pumpkin pies. Now we don't have, so it'll have to be daffodil yellow because we don't have crushed curry. Or I don't have, but I don't think it is. So, pardon me, I think I'll bring in, I'll just bring in cinnamon cider for the middle part. And I do have old olive, I think. Old olive. So let's just see where we go with this. There'll be sunflowers. Are you all okay so far? So far, so good. So if I take, whoops, some dark old olive, and where the shadows are, and then this will be very quick. It's something you could take your time and really enjoy doing. Take the light over the top of that. Blend all the colour together. Now I am no expert colourist. I'm just happy to have colour. But if you look on YouTube and Pinterest, you will find some really clever colouring, and you can, if it's something you want to be better at. I'm not your person for that. Obviously this will take a bit of time, so just chat it amongst yourselves. Maybe just going to be a 2-card morning, but that's good, that's okay. And it's good to take your time and just chill a bit. This is something you can do and maybe listen to some music or a podcast and just totally chill. Are there still people there? I'm like, what's everybody up to today? Have I sent you to sleep already? I don't know if my comments are freezing or if you've just all got bored and left me. I've got paranoia setting in that I'm all on my own. But that's okay because lots of people will watch on the replay anyway. Put up some hearts if you're still watching. This is the dark one. And I like, I'm nearly done the leaves, so it really won't take too long. Just tell them all to write small. But the thing is, lately we haven't been able to access everybody for signing cards, so that it's like everybody sends an e-message and then we just have a card that says from the team. But that'll keep you busy. Have you got a note of the person's interests and what they're planning to do with their retirement? There we go, we'll just put the lids on these. I think I've got all the leaves. I'm sure you can shout out if I haven't. Right, so I've got, I'm wondering about popping some pumpkin pie in to some of the petals. On some of them. Yeah, it's good to get their interest, doesn't it? And then you can really... So then I'm just going with the dark daffodil yellow right in at the base of the petals on this flower. And you know what's good is you can colour them all differently. So I've added in some pumpkin pie and just bits just to add interest there. Just the darker bits where the darker bits will be, and then I'll go over with the light daffodil yellow. I'm just scribbling really here, but obviously you can take your time. If you want all your colour inside the lines, don't go right up to the line. So again, you could just pick, if you do the stamping, if you stamp something along these lines, you could just choose to colour in one flower. Hi Karen, you're fine. I've just been talking and thinking about sunflowers. So decided to pull out Celebrate Sunflowers. So just to let you see, this was our first card. So we pulled in the poppies and the watercolour stamp set to help us with that. So yeah, and this time we're doing blends. So I want the dark yellow one here. As an actual fact on this one, I'm just doing the petals over the pumpkin pie and I'm just doing it. I wonder if I could get on better with the brush tip. Maybe not this one because it looks like it's needing replaced. Although it's much darker, isn't it? That's okay though. I'll just go on because time wise. So you can do a lot of blending or you can simply just get colour on. As I say, there's lots of different colours in the sunflower seed. Sunflower plants. Sunflower seeds are on my head as well because I needed some for the house and I also needed sunflower hearts for my birds. So yeah. So as I say, I am just getting colour, and you can take your time to blend and just bring loads of interest to these. I'll leave the middle one to last and take more time over that. You don't have to wholly colour in, leaving some bits of very vanilla showing through are quite handy too. Just gives some texture. And again, you know, you could add texture by running this through an embossing folder as well when you're finished. So Stampin' Up! The designers have already put some shade in here, so even when I'm just slapping on colour, it still looks fantastic. You can use this for like no line watercolour as well. It's a wee bit more involved, but it's so pretty. Something to have a go at when you've time. They're my favourite flower as well, Karen. I absolutely adore. You've got Kearney's isn't too far from you, is it, where you can pick your own? We have one called Craigie's that's near us, where you can pick your own sunflowers, and September is the month for picking your sunflowers, so I'm going to persuade my lovely hubby to take me soon. Well, I think you've got to book though, I'm not sure. So, yeah. Right, we'll take a bit more time over this one. I'm going to get some orange in here. This one is the different one. This one is the one that we masked first, so it sort of looks like it's on top of the pile. Yeah, you can go and pick your own sunflowers. Rebecca brought me some from Kearney's last year. She took the children. But do remember to take your own secateurs with you, because she had to kind of break them by hand because she didn't have anything like that. So I'm taking that pumpkin pie. We're making this one a bit different to the other ones. Enjoy your work, if that's the right thing to say. Heather, but thanks so much for coming and keeping us company before you go. I'll see you later. I might catch you on one of yours this week. You were crocheting grand for your fairs. Don't know what the tip of the lighter daffodil yet. Oh aye, it's okay. So let's blend the colours in together using this lighter one. Looking grand, aren't they? So you were quiet because you had your hands busy. Right, now I'm not sure what, well, I'm just going to go in with the light just to see how it, I don't know if the dark will be too dark. I'm loving all the suns at the hearts here. Yeah, see, the light's probably dark enough because you've got the soft suede underneath. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with that. Just colour up the centres. Isn't this happy? Does that not just make you feel happy? Or am I easily pleased? Just think sunflowers are so cheerful. If you're watching this for the first time, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So all the products that I'm using today you can buy in my online shop on JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net, or you can pop over to my blog, which is JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. Just missed a bit in here, so I'm just going to... How cool is that? I'm liking that. And then I do have another wee idea which I'm going to have a go at in a minute, so if I've got time. So this one will go nicely onto, I think just the same as the other one. We'll just layer it up with the soft suede, except I didn't cut that one. Oh, thanks about the nails. Yeah, a wee girl, she's a grown woman, came to the house. Unfortunately, this one's chipped. My nails are not good. They don't hold nail polish very well. This is a gel. I used to have acrylics done, but I can't afford to keep that up. It's way too expensive. So, unless you all buy more Stampin' Up. But a nice gel manicure was just so lovely. And because I don't drive, it was nice to have someone that come to the house. So this again is just going to be a flat card, same as this one. So we need a sentiment, and I've lost my stamp set, and which sentiment will fit in here, that's the problem. Didn't think about sentiment before I started. So that one won't fit. You could do one that you put up on dimensionals. You could do all that, but we'll just have to use the one I used before because I want a flat card. I think if I got time, I want to do something slightly different. Don't know if we're going to have time, but we'll try. Right, so we'll stamp this with, actually stamp the sentiment with the old olive this time. Again, just, you know, you can go fancy, you could make a nice sentiment and you could chop it out, cut it out and all that, but sometimes just a flat card is nice, like a one layer card. Well, it's 2 layers because it's going on to there. Okay, so where's the glue? So this is the reason I do all this colouring first, because our alcohol markers do bleed through. So do that. Do it first. Oh, come on, come on. You were fine when we started and now you're going to be silly. And my parcel, with the glue in it, is stuck somewhere. I did order more. I've got these 3 on the go just now. Just cheery, just cheery. Hi Renee, hope you're well. Another friend from the southern hemisphere, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So again, we'll pop this in. So then I have a very quick idea. I am thinking that I would like to do a sunflower and emboss it in gold. But I don't know whether to do it on here. My brain isn't working. What am I going to do? What time? We've got 10 minutes. Right. Have I got gold embossing powder? Gold handy. This is here. And I'm just going to do it on here again. And what else do we need to do that? Versamark ink. Let's have a go. And we'll just do our big sunflower. So we better clean it off. Just drying it. I just had something that was very wet there. Right. Let's go. Embossing buddy. And then where is this one? My Versamark. I probably messed this up because I'm trying to hurry. And I need a bit of soft suede as well for what's in my head. Right, so I'm just going to pop this there and a couple of, no I won't, I'll do them after. The brain is not here properly. Right, as usual. Right, I've got a scrap here. Let's just pop our gold on here. Maybe got enough there, Janice. Don't overdo it. Oh, how delicious is that? Now I did want to quickly, I'm just going to keep that there, probably dangerous. I need a bit of, I don't have time to go raking for a scrap, so I'm just going to, this is the way I roll. And which one are we going to go? Thanks a bunch. Again, this stamp just looks like it might have been used for another colour. Are you all watching? I bet you're all suspecting I'm going to make a mess in a minute. Right, where's my buddy? Not that matters because I'm going to cut this out quite close to the embossing if it works. Right, and then Versamark. Just use right, pop that over there and get this away before we end up with it everywhere. The reason I used a bit of paper with a fold in the middle, it just makes it easier to funnel all the powder back into the tub. Lid, where's the lid for it? Here it is. Right, you want to turn your volume down because I'm going to get the heat tool out. That never ceases to amaze me. Not actually sure that that's what I want now. I like just the gold embossing on the very vanilla is actually enough, isn't it? I'm going to just... it is there. Oh well, just quickly. Help me, I keep changing my mind. I know the gold embossing itself, I don't know, I'm just thinking, I'm not sure I need this. Oops. It's quite subtle on the gold is very subtle on that. Actually thinking it might work because I'm going to layer that onto some soft suede. This is all the fashion just now, is cutting your sentiment out. So I'm just keeping up with the fashions. We'll leave that till the end now. Let's mount this onto our layer. You'll have your own layers measurements, but mine you will find mine on my blog. My sort of standard. I don't think I'm going to add any colour here. I think I'm just going to go with that. I think that is just fab as it is. Could add some leaves, but I'm just thinking, you know, simple sometimes is better, so let's just go with simple. To get this to flat because of the heat on the very vanilla, it seems to have worked it, but this will help it to. If you really start to stick it under a big book for a few hours, if you're doing it for a special card. Enough now. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put this on to a coloured card base or a very vanilla card base. So actually that works because it reflects the sunflower colour back in. And the other reason is I have no thick very vanilla left. So there you go. You've got to think out the box. Need to add that. I just put a wee order in last night for bits and pieces I was needing, and then today I realised that I needed thick very vanilla. But I'll just have to wait, I think. And again, you could go on, you could heat emboss a few of them and you could colour some of them, see what you prefer. But these stamps are so beautiful, you really don't have to do a lot extra yourself. Stampin' Up artists have done it all for us, all the work. We just, a few techniques and we're away. Actually, might be better with the, if I got some smaller dimensionals, yeah, the mini ones. Oh, it's 12 o'clock, we're not too bad. I don't mind going over a few minutes. Just pop a roll on the thick bits. Whoops. Might have to cut a bit off this one. Cut it in half. The other half still attached to the scissors, so it can go here. So there. Just get the backing off this. Whoops. Oh, come on! That doesn't want to stick to anything, does it? That's because it's... I'll do... I don't know what's gone wrong there with the back ends. I got myself in a fangle. And I think just a bit of, I've got a bit of an issue going here. I need to flatten that down. But we will. So we would need some, bring out some gold. What have I got? I don't know if I've got any of the faceted golds. Do you know what would work though? In these from the Genial Gems. I mean, I could spend ages looking, but you know, I'm running out of time here. It's still there. You know, you could easily pop one in the middle here, but I'm going to avoid that, I think. There we go. I don't know. Just because they've got these Genial Gems, I've got some gold to reflect. So let's tidy up and show you what we did in an hour, because within the hour, because I blethered for a while before I got started. Let's make a space and see what you think. But it's just a bit of happy crafting today. So we started off with this one and we brought in the sort of splattery stamps from Painted Poppies to bring the colour in. We did a bit of masking. We masked the big one and then we stamped these around. Are you still with me? And then we did some masking with the little one. The little sunflower stamp. Now if you don't have this particular sunflower stamp, there is another stamp set that's in the annual catalogue as well that has sunflowers. I meant to bring that in as well today. There are sunflowers here in the jar of flowers. So if you want to have a bit of fun at sunflowers, that's there for you as well. And then this was our third one, just simple with the gold embossing. So let me know what you think. Masking is such fun, it really is, and so is heat embossing. I think I've probably fitted in quite a few wee techniques there without realising it today. But I hope you've enjoyed being with me today. And as I say, if you're watching on the replay, please have a look at my blog, which is JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk, and that tells you more about what I'm up to here. But anyway, thank you very much everybody. Let me know 1, 2 or 3 what's your favourites. I'm just hanging on to see what people's favourites are. Let me know. But I would like to know what your favourite is, whether you're watching now or whether you're watching later on the replay. You like one first? Funnily enough, Renee, that is kind of where I am as well. But anyway, you like 1, 2, Andy, fantastic. 2, 2, 1, 3, Monica. It's funny, isn't it? This one, yeah. This one is a bit more clean, I think. Because I like this kind of messy look, and then this one's just a bit of elegance, isn't it? Anyway, thanks everyone. I'm going to hop off now. Hopefully this will save this week. Last week it wouldn't save, so I didn't get around to getting it uploaded to YouTube. But thank you everyone for coming in and just keeping me company while I was crafting. Take care. Have a great day, whatever you're doing with the rest of it.